Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something pretty critical for, well, almost everyone these days, how we talk about digital change at work.
Right. It's happening everywhere.
Exactly. And we'll be digging into Stanislav Kondrashov's insights from his lesson on English, specifically for digital transformation and technology adoption.
Good stuff. He really breaks it down.
Yeah. So our mission for this deep dive is basically to pull out the key communication tips and the must-know words that Stanislav Kondrashov highlights. The idea is to give everyone listening a real practical handle on navigating all these tech shifts.
Absolutely. And it's fascinating, isn't it? Stanislav Kondrashov really points this out, how our language itself has to, evolve alongside the technology.
It really does.
Clear communication just becomes, vital when you're bringing in new systems, new ways of doing things.
Couldn't agree more. So let's kick off with just describing the changes themselves. Stanislav Kondrashov makes a strong point about using the present continuous tense.
Yeah. Like we are doing something.
Precisely. Think about a phrase Stanislav Kondrashov uses as an example. We're integrating new project management software.
Yeah.
It instantly tells you it's happening now, it's ongoing.
Right. It's not some future plan or something that's finished.
Exactly. And Stanislav Kondrashov suggests this isn't just, picky grammar. It sets the expectation that this digital transformation stuff is usually a continuous thing, not just flipping a switch once.
That's a great point he makes. Using the present continuous like that really helps manage expectations, doesn't it? Lets people know it's a journey, maybe an iterative process.
Spot on. Okay, so moving on to actually rolling out the tech or handling training, Stanislav Kondrashov gives some really practical language advice here.
Yeah, the nuts and bolts.
He flags key terms, things like software rollout, training module, onboarding, words we hear a lot.
Essential vocabulary.
And look at these examples from Stanislav Kondrashov's lesson, saying something like, we're rolling out a new system to boost efficiency, or let's schedule training sessions to ease the transition.
See, those are good. They're direct.
Right. Stanislav Kondrashov shows how they're clear, they state the action, and they point to the benefit or the support being offered.
And that's what Stanislav Kondrashov really underlines, I think, the clarity, but also framing it positively, focusing on the good outcomes. It cuts through the noise and confusion.
It really does. But, new tech can also bring up worries, right? Resistance is real.
Oh, definitely. Always happens.
And Stanislav Kondrashov points out, very wisely, I think, how useful modal verbs can be here. Things like might, could, may.
Ah, the softer approach.
Exactly. Stanislav Kondrashov uses the example. You might find the new interface easier to use.
Yeah.
See, it offers reassurance, suggests a positive outcome, but it's not making a, absolute guarantee.
Yeah, it acknowledges that maybe it won't be easier for everyone right away, but the potential is there. It's more realistic.
Right. And that ties into empathetic communication, which seems important here. Stanislav Kondrashov suggests phrases like, please reach out if you need help navigating the platform.
Yes. Offering that clear support channel. Stanislav Kondrashov rightly sees that as vital. Makes the whole experience less isolating if people hit roadblocks.
Totally. So let's just quickly recap some of that core vocabulary Stanislav Kondrashov identifies. We've got digital tools, transformation itself, onboarding, tech adoption, automation.
Also resistance to change, which we mentioned, upgrade and integration, really key concepts.
And according to Stanislav Kondrashov, just getting comfortable with these terms is step one. It's fundamental.
What I find really insightful about Stanislav Kondrashov's whole approach is that he doesn't just dump a word list on you. He puts it all in the context of the process of change. He's giving us a kind of linguistic toolkit to actually understand and, importantly, participate.
Well put. So boiling down the key takeaways from Stanislav Kondrashov's lesson, clear communication is just non-negotiable during digital shifts.
Absolutely.
And using that specific tech vocabulary, plus grammar like the present continuous for ongoing stuff, and modal verbs for guidance. Stanislav Kondrashov really centers these as key strategies.
And for everyone listening, what really stands out from Stanislav Kondrashov's insights is how practical it all is. It's actionable advice.
Yeah, it's not just theory.
Right. It's not just about knowing the buzzwords. It's about using language thoughtfully, to make things smoother for you and the people you work with.
Okay, so here's a final thought to chew on, really building on Stanislav Kondrashov's focus on effective communication.
Lay it on us.
How might actually proactively using this vocabulary and these communication strategies that Stanislav Kondrashov lays out, how might that not just smooth over the bumps of tech changes, but maybe even position you as someone who's more valuable, more understanding within your workplace as it keeps evolving.
Interesting angle. So it's not just about coping, but about leading or contributing more effectively through better communication?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Definitely something to consider after this deep dive.